In the last video, the Denver Nuggets won the NBA championship led by Jamal Murray and Nikolai, making Nikolai a three-time MVP and a Finals MVP, one of the greatest centers to touch the NBA. Amazing ring ceremony, they all happy to have championship gold. As for me, the off-season kicked off and I started linking up with Chris Brinkley. Had to say what's up to my teammate James Harden, say what's up to everybody else, start bothering Jared Allen a little bit, telling him how to work on his form during his push-ups to help him get more strength, sitting on the sideline of the first game next to JaVale, and I'm ready to hoop for the game that they allowing me in. Game start, I matched up against my teammate James Harden, run a pick and roll, absolutely gets crushed. Now, Jimmy Butler, you know he goes 110% every time he on the court, always trying to make it competitive. Me get to my spot, miss. Couldn't do nothing right there. I come back at James the next play, get a little scoop, easy layup. I love it. James trying to come at me off of a curl, miss his jump shot. James get me in a pick and roll, drop pass to Jared Allen. That's what I like about the offseason. Players get to play how they usually don't in the NBA, like Danny Green taking a post fade. Me, I see James Harden go under my screen, and I've been working on new shooting mechanics. I'm using the new jump shot style this year that lets me shoot from further away with less energy in my legs. So now I get to use more arm on my jump shot, like Curry, Trae Young, Damian Lillard. The best jump shooters shoot this way, so it was only right that I adapt my mechanics to it. And that's the end of the run right there. We had fun. Speaking of shooting, I linked back up with my shooting coach, and we got to make sure my mechanics are perfect before the season starts. We got access to an open gym in Indiana, and I get to work on my deep threes. The new shot is one fluid motion, which generates more power and more accuracy for limitless range threes, whereas my old shot gave me more lift to shoot over defenders. Like I said before, Lillard shoots like this, Trae Young shoots like this, and Curry shoot like this. That's how they're able to stretch the floor with their jump shooting so naturally, because it's one fluid motion. The NBA is expanding this season, moving the Grizzlies from the Southwest to the Southeast, making them an Eastern Conference team, as well as adding in the Seattle Supersonics, moving the Thunder to the Southwest. This will be the look of each conference this upcoming season. Before the expansion draft, CJ McCollum is not a protected player because they're trying to get rid of that $30 million contract. Will they pick him up? Oklahoma City having so much talent and draft picks, they had to get rid of one of their young players, and that was the first pick of the protection draft. Here's a look at the new Seattle Supersonics this upcoming season. Their uniforms are looking very beautiful. First overall pick to the Raptors is Trey Johnson. Second overall pick to the Thunder was traded because they have too much talent, but it's Basila Bagayoko. And the third overall pick to us since Luka left is Nazir Cunningham. Starting the 2025 free agency. First move is Anthony Edwards going to Atlanta, his hometown, since Minnesota didn't make the playoffs this year and lost in the first round of the year prior and traded their future for Rudy Gobert. Anthony Davis wanted to go home to Chicago to team up with Zach LaVine, who carried them to a 6th seed with no help. Joining them is Jalen Brunson. Since the Knicks got eliminated in the first round last year and failed to make the playoffs altogether the year before, Julius Randle also left New York. They're deciding to blow up the whole team. And last but not least, LaMelo decided to leave Charlotte for Utah. First game of the season and the third overall pick Nasir versus the first overall pick Trey Johnson. Let's see if they could beat us. First play of the game, they try to run a pick and roll, intercept it, we run out ahead. I start turning on my jets, drop the pass to the rookie, trying to get him involved early into the game, build his confidence in the NBA, letting him know that we are running our offense through him. We looking for a replacement for Luka immediately, and him being our third pick, topping the draft for scoring, he is definitely here to do one thing and one thing only, put the ball in the rim, and we're letting him do that, giving him free reign of the offense, pure ISO, letting him work, seeing what works for him, seeing what he can do. We running a pick and roll. Me, I could get my shot anytime I want. That's why I'm just trying to let rookie cook. I'm at the point in my career where the NBA is comfortable to me. I got my job. Trey Johnson, his first shot of the game, off. Lovely. Rookie getting to the pick and roll, go under it, shoots that. His shot hasn't gotten a fall from 3 yet. Try it again. This time he takes a step in, nothing but net. Beautiful. Me, I get a steal, pushing it up in transition. I see Dorian in the corner, set his feet, and he knocks down that 3. Coach is constantly running the same screen for Nasir on that corner. He getting that shot to fall. He likes to shoot from the wings, so the coach is letting him cook from there. Me and Okongwu still having a connection from what we had last season, and Trey Johnson booms it on our head. Athleticism out the gym. Extremely talented and athletic. Why he was the #1 pick. Me getting to my spot, knocking it down. Nasir, beautiful, pure scorer straight out the draft. He dropped the 3rd because he lacks in every other area. He doesn't put much effort on defense. He doesn't pass the ball well. Speaking of passing, we going up against the best passer in the NBA, Rease Halliburton, dotting Christian Wood immediately. The way that the Pacers have built themselves a nice team, all they need is playoff success to solidify this dominance. I get Miles Turner switched on me and put him on an immediate island. Get to my spot, get the lay easy. I am dominating the league. Nasir coming off of a curl. He is a good catch and shoot, shoots off the dribble, can ISO and create his own shot. He just need to create shots for his teammates. He just need to show us effort on defense. And me running in transition, getting an easy layup, me crossing past Miles Turner, they hack me and I still get the shot to fall. Rease, shovel pass, wrap around. Rease started attacking me all 4th quarter because his team was losing. He said, I'm done passing. It's time for me to start scoring offensively. Rease is a dominant beast. Another shovel pass, knock down that 3. Me, pick and roll, give it to Nasir, and he booms straight on Mathern head. Mathern, whatever you want to call him. Anyway, basically the nail in the coffin. Nasir had Paul George 1v1 and he get to his spot and knock down the midi. The beautiful thing about this play is the push to create space and just pull up over Paul George to get us this win. As we go through the rest of November, we're going on a streak of winning and losing. We can't really catch a rhythm out here. We're looking very mid-tier, but when I touch down in LA, I link up with Michael and we just start talking about his opportunities, his roles, what he getting into. I'm telling him how the season going for me. We just hanging out and chilling. Lakers are in complete rebuild, and for us to lose to a rebuilding team, let us know that we basically need to be in rebuilding too, because we're not ready. This is gonna be the first time we see the new look Supersonics this season, and they have the rookie that I was on team with in Sacramento. He got traded because of the Shep Owens situation, but I came out this game very passive, getting my teammates involved, but that didn't work out for us early because we got behind. Everybody missing shots, everybody struggling, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna take over the scoring load. I know what type of game it was based off this shot right here. It didn't feel good coming off my hands, but it knocked down very easily. In the off season, I was working on my vertical, and as you can see, I'm letting it go in the game. I usually don't dunk in traffic, but now I'm more confident taking off around people, and my bag is getting deeper. Interception here, pushing it, getting downhill and yamming very consistently. Before you know it, I'm gonna be a dunker. That's what I'm trying to get into. And ISO against my guy. Cameron could not guard me here. Cook him to the right, got him leaning left. I snatch, and he is gone. Beautiful ankle breaker for that pull-up. CJ is way too slow guarding me off my first step. I get downhill to the rim and I yam that thing. It's only gonna get better from here. I never used to dunk, now I'm getting comfortable. CJ cooked me with a step back, beautiful shot. Ultimately, we win that game. I dropped my career high of 46. After that game, we go on a nice 3-game win streak before we lose to the defending champs in the Nuggets. Our team is very mid-level, and we have 2 potential picks next year that could really improve our team. The game we going up against Shep Owens in the Miami Heat, and he comes out early cooking us. We can't do anything about the Miami Heat right now. They are a championship contending team, and we are still rebuilding. So they jump out on us early. Shep Owens getting me in a pick and roll, spin to the cross, downhill through the contact, left-handed finish. That man Shep is a demon, and Bam is proud of him. Shep is not easy to guard. He knocking down jumpers now. He can really space the floor, get to the rim whenever he want. He was on the all-defensive second team last year, but me, I'm still gonna find a way to get my buckets hanging and double clutching around the rim. Shep get me in a hard pick and roll. Beautiful finish around the rim. Shep going downhill, fighting to get to the rim, goes up strong, easy finish. I'm always been smaller than him. I've been trying to put on weight each offseason, and I'm still just too little for Shep, and he's still having whatever he wants. We cut the lead down to 5, and this is where I try to make my impact. Get fouled and finish through the contact. We get our rookie back into the game. Now, time for me to go downhill, double clutching again on the opposite end of the rim. Tyler Hero said, enough of y'all. Bang! He is dropping 30 points a night right now, and this is why. Getting any shot he want to go whenever he feel like it. We lose to Miami. Shep was instantly happy to start making fun of me for getting my ankles broken early on in the game, and there's nothing that I can do about it. Let's keep this season rolling. We moving on through January, and this practice in particular, it gets a little more aggressive than usual. Nazir come out with aggression against the rest of us, telling us that we can't guard him, so he purely ISO and Finney, bang, dunking over him. Said, I'm tired of sitting in the corner, so I come bring help. He said, there's nothing that y'all could do. We gonna keep running the same play. You help, I'm hitting whoever helping off. He's running with the backup unit and making things work against our starting lineup. He is getting straight downhill, and we finally get a stop on Nas in a backup unit. Other than that, we going up against the Pelicans, lose that, and Michael B talks to me after the game, just chopping it up, nothing too serious. He told me don't get my head down about this losing season. Next game we focused on is against the Utah Jazz in the new look that they've put together. After having the Rookie of the Year, the Defensive Player of the Year, they decided to add LaMelo Ball to Utah. Now they got weapons all over the court, and we got to try and stop it. And we already starting off fumbling everything. The whole team can't get anything right. We have been mad at each other. The whole team has been out of sync. Terrible chemistry. Nothing has been working for us ever since that practice where Nas tried to take over and show us that he's the top scorer. Ian Jackson was knocking down every jump shot. Nas trying to get downhill, throw the dot to Okongwu. Okongwu fumbling with the ball, misses the layup. Ian Jackson ain't taking no prisoners. Another pull-up, knocked down in his face. We couldn't do anything to stop him. He put up 30 on us. Nas gets the ball against Lauri Markkanen, get him to jump. Don't know what that is, but he missed it anyway. Ian Jackson still going straight at us, knocking down another three-pointer. Finally, Nas gets something to fall, but it's too little, too late. I decide to walk off the court with Tom still sparing. This team is in utter disarray. To make the situation worse, the very next game, Rookie don't even show up for it, and the reporter is talking about animosity amongst the team, so now it's getting public. We got the media talking about our team, speculating about the problems going on inside of our organization. I gotta get away from it, so I'm gonna go to the club. Since Rookie got suspended for missing games in practice, we end up losing most games leading into the All-Star break. I decided to show up to the Rookie-Sophomore game to show support to Nas, even though he not starting and we not on the best terms. But this Seek-Yoko combo is looking good. Brooklyn Nets are in good hands with this good point guard and this potential good center. Look at how they throwing lobs and how they catching it with each other. This is going to be a good future for the Nets. With all the free days after the All-Star weekend, we finally get back to practice, and the media are watching us closely because of all the drama that's been happening around our team. We come together as a team to have a meeting so we could fix all the problems we're having as a unit, man. We got to get back as one. Coach sits down with me, my sister, and my agent, and we talking about how I'm going to be the new captain of this team, just so I can make sure the whole team stay on track, stay on point. I'm the point guard, I'm the leader. Everything got to revolve around me. I got to make sure Rookie get his head on straight. I got to put this team back together. It's all on me. It's my team now. The chemistry of our team is better, but we're still losing games. We go up against the Rockets here. Luka left us, and every time we play them, we got a chip on our shoulder to get these wins. But the Rockets are the second best team in the league, so literally Luka made the best decision, and we literally can't compete with this team. But that don't mean I'm not going to come out here and fight every single time we go up against them. But Luka getting this screen from Jabari, we collapse on Luka, easy pass to Jabari, knocking it down. Luka running out in transition, gets to step on our rookie, finishes at the rim. This is nothing we could do against this team. I get Isaiah on my hip, and I knock that down beautifully. Ultimately, we lose this game by a blowout. That win pushes the Rockets into the first seed and clinches their play-in. Chicago's second in the NBA, and we are 9th in the West. We could make the play-in if we keep up this ranking. Hopefully. Nikolai's leading the NBA in the MVP race. This could be dangerous if he wins. But it's more likely for Jason Tatum to win it this year because the Nuggets are in the top 10 team. I don't know why Isaiah up here, but that should be Luka. Jaylen Brown is also in the race, and Joel Embiid. Trey Johnson is currently leading the rookie race over my teammate Nasir, and Basala is in third. So we'll see who wins the Rookie of the Year the second half of this season. Sixth man looking like Benedict got it in the bag, followed up by Kevin Porter, and also Terry Rozier on the New Look Kings. I'm getting a little buzz around my name, and they gave me the cover of a magazine. I'm getting more endorsements now. As the season comes to a close, we need to make sure we stay in at least the 10th spot so we make the play-in. One of the few times I'm coming back to the Sacramento Stadium since I've been traded from here. Let's get this game underway. I'm so amped to play them. When we get out here, absolute destruction happens to our team. Turnover, they pushing it in transition, find Sabonis running a slow fast break. Rookie is frustrated with me in that turnover. So I said, you know what, Rookie? You want to tell me how to run the offense? You go ahead and run it. Show us how it's supposed to be done. He called for a high pick and roll, twin on twin over there. He tries to ISO Keegan. Let's see what he doing with him. Crossover top, floater, miss. And that's what I expected out of Rookie, man. He need to know his place. He got too much of an ego here, and Keegan comes right back and attacks him at the rim. But who am I to talk, because De'Aaron is right at me. De'Aaron a better version of me, Keegan a better version of him, and we just gotta make sure we improving as a team. We gotta work together. So I'm attacking Terry, getting to the rim, tough finish. This time I'm attacking De'Aaron behind the back, going downhill. Hey! Almost yam that thing. I'm telling y'all, I've been working on my vert all off season. When I get in my prime, I'm gonna be a problem in this league, because now I'm attacking the rim with physicality. And when I am cooking, I got a crazy bag. Keegan is in a league of his own this season. He is dominating the NBA. His first season averaging over 20, and De'Aaron almost punched this thing. Crossover on me, spin on Dorian, and then tried to punch it on his head. De'Aaron is wild. We lose by a lot. We ain't have a chance against them. We ran out of that building, the embarrassment they put us through. MVP award goes to Luka Doncic. This is his second one in a row. Rookie of the Year goes to Trey Johnson, and he just tore his Achilles for the season. Sixth man goes to Benedict. He was going crazy off the bench. Defensive player goes to Joel Embiid, first one in his career. Most improved player goes to Ron Holland because he wasn't getting any playing time in Memphis. Seattle, being an expansion team, got to make use out of a talent. Ime Udoka wins Coach of the Year after the situation in Boston, which he got fired from, and the Rockets picked him up and led them to the best record in the NBA. Now it's time for the NBA playoffs, and we finally have an option to play. We are in the play-in as the 10th seed, the very last option. Let's see what we can do against the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama been out most of this year with an injury, so we lucked out as him returning for the postseason. All that means is we gotta cook, and it's time for me to get to my spot and pull up. Wembanyama can't guard me in that pick and roll, but we can't guard him ISO. Okongwu is too short. He's only 6'9". Even though Wembanyama didn't attack that, he still get a three-pointer to go, and I love that rookie stopped on a dime. Wembanyama and Okongwu are getting physical with each other. This is playoff level basketball before the playoffs started. Wembanyama get punched in the mouth and he punches him right back in the mouth on a dunk. Them two getting physical. We had to put Kaminsky in the game to give more height against Wembanyama. So that means Wemby gonna start dribbling from the three-point line. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. We telling them good job. You only out here to foul them and just put a body on them. You can't ask for much more, and Rookie is cooking down there on the block, and Wemby is cooking from the three-point line, walking him down to the paint, drawing more fouls. This is not good for us. Most centers can't shoot. Wemby is a great shooter, so when you get him to that line, he knocking it down, so that don't mean nothing. Right here, we use that height to our advantage, and Wemby didn't put a shot up. 3 seconds in the key. That's great size from Kaminsky, but Okongwu the same height as they power forward Mattis, and he get the cooking. Okongwu too slow. That's why Okongwu our center, but he too slow. But Mattis isn't strong enough to keep Okongwu athleticism. Don't matter. Mattis is a bucket. He made the All-NBA third team in his second year so far. Mattis has been a dominant player. 1,000 points, 500 rebounds, 500 assists, 100 steals, 100 blocks. Mattis is a walking bucket. He is a hooper, and we are trying to combat that the best we can out here. I spin into the screen of the rookie spot up, brick. I tell him, it's okay, don't worry about that. We got your back. As long as you out here hooping, we gonna make up for it. And just like that, Hardy gets a steal the very next possession. We making up for our teammates' mistakes. I sag off my matchup just a little bit. Bang, confidence. That's what you need out here. Spin, step back, pull up. Rookie couldn't get it to go, but we cleaning up his mistakes. We telling him, stay confident, keep shooting, we'll make up for it, and he is getting to the rim. Knowing that his team got his back has given Cunningham more confidence in this fourth quarter, and there's nothing that Okongwu can do against Victor. So now Cunningham is attacking this rim crazy. He is in his bag this fourth quarter, man. As for Okongwu, we had to get him out the game. Now Kaminsky back on Victor, and Victor can't get to the rim, so he just spacing the floor like he usually do. Victor is too much of a weapon. Since Okongwu is too small for Victor, we put somebody bigger on him. So Victor gonna start dribbling now. Victor got a bag, bro. He is too much of a weapon. You put a small center on him, he backs him down and shoots over him. You put a bigger defender on him, he start dribbling the ball and taking him to the rim. What you want us to do with Victor, man? I call for his pick and roll with Rookie. Rookie has been attacking the rim all quarter, and he ain't stopping now. Shovel pass to Victor, floater over the top. This man is unguardable, bro. I blow by D'Angelo, got a clear lay. I get scared of Victor blocking the shot. He affects my layup. Kaminsky keeping him out the paint, so he just tosses the ball in over his head. This man Victor crazy, but It's time for me to get even crazier. We need to win this game. Victor driving hard on Kamitsky, gets straight to the rim with a layup. We haven't stopped him yet, but neither has D'Angelo on me. Get to my spot. I'm not scared of him blocking my shot this time. We need this win. Victor 1v1 with Kamitsky. He fouls him, and we say, you know what? We gonna take our chances with Okongwu out there. We fumble the pass. We are scrambling around. I throw it to Twin. Twin spots up. Pows that shot. We needed that to get the 1-point lead. They instantly inbounded to Victor, but we got a smaller person that can keep up with his ball handling. Hey, it don't matter. This man rises up over two of us and knocks in the layup. Are you crazy? He shovels past Okongwu and throws up the layup over Hardy. Me, I get to my spot on the three-point line. This is what I've been practicing all offseason. This is why I changed my jumper. Missed the shot. We out the play-in. We out the playoffs. Victor drops 39. We couldn't guard him at all. Now that the play-in is over for us, let's just get through the rest of the playoffs. The Rockets made it out the West, and as for the East, it was an absolute blowout between the Pacers and the Sixers. Kawhi Leonard being one of the best players for the Sixers, he got injured, so they were unable to play at full health, which gave the Pacers the needed edge to knock out the Game 7. Straight into Game 1, the Rockets did not mess around. 141 points put up to get this win. They came out on fire. They have a mission, and they are making sure they win this NBA Finals. Jumping straight into Game 2, and it's more of the same. The Rockets imposing their dominance on the NBA. They put up a lot of points, and it is very hard to stop this young, athletic team. They have a lot of talent, and they have a good amount of shooters that if you leave them open, they knock down their shots. Moving into Game 3, the Pacers up the ante and come back and get their first win. Rease scores 35 and 12 assists, and Benedict drops 44 points, making sure that they get this win, putting up points in a large amount. Luka Doncic scoring only 28. They couldn't win that game. Rockets go on to win Game 4, and let's check out the outcome of Game 5. Indiana has a team that's not going away easily. Rease throwing a behind the back pass, looping back around, coming to get the ball again, waiting for that high screen. They have a lot of offensive talent led by Rease. Bang! He knows when to flip the switch trying to score. And Luka, you know he gonna get buckets whenever he feel like it. Paul George step back, bang! After that, they played a free throw game, and they're trying to edge out a victory over the Rockets. No more timeouts. They try to get the ball inbounded, advance the ball up court. Feet set, not a good shot. Ultimately, the Pacers win Game 5, putting the series at 3-2. Game 6 wasn't a wasted game either. Both teams came out on fire, attacking each other from the start. Very physical, very violent. They know if the Pacers lose, they never get a chance at this championship, so they not going out easy. Rease is trying to motivate his team. They are locked in. Let's take it to the fourth quarter, where Isaiah Collier get a step through, beautiful layup. Pacers not going away easy. Draw the defense in, kick it out to Benedict. Beautiful hit from Benedict. He had 44 tonight. Jalen Green dissecting the defense, getting inside the paint, kicking it out to Isaiah, wide open, beautiful knockdown jumper. Young team that hit their shots. That's how they made it this far in the playoffs. In the final possession of the game, they let Jalen have it. Luka over there being tightly guarded by Paul George. They letting Jalen see what he can do, pull up, miss. I don't know why they ain't get it to Luka. Anyway, in the overtime, the Pacers fell apart. They struggled to get anything going. They couldn't figure out their offense. Maybe it's bad coaching, maybe the nerves got to them, but they couldn't get a good thing going in the overtime, which led to the Houston Rockets winning the NBA Finals, led by Luka Doncic dropping 55 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 assists. 50-point triple-double in a seal-out game. Give him the Finals MVP.